What is it called when it's for your business?
Isn't it a text number?
Yes.
It.
Good job, girl. All right, y'all. So I'm here with Zoha. I just met her out here in Culver City. And actually, Zoha's a business coach. Introduce yourself really quick.
Hey y'all, I'm Zoha. My business is called The Ownership Method, and I'm a values-based business coach.
Ooh, the ownership method. I love that. So, Zoha, what do you think is the biggest challenge entrepreneurs face with scaling their business and getting funding, credit?
I think first of all, one of the biggest challenges is just the simple fact that women in business, women of color in business, okay? Yes, there is not a lot of space for us in places where we can get lines of credit, get backers, get funding. And then I think the other thing that sort of stops us up is having a clear purpose, having a clear focus for our businesses that we can clearly communicate to people and really share our value and let them know why they should be funding us, why they should be backing us.
You know what? I think that's so key. So, I have a quick question for you.
Absolutely.
And if you get it right, you get $20.
I love it.
Okay. All right. So, what do you need as a business in order to open a business bank account?
Ooh, good question. An EIN?
Yes.
And an EIN, incorporation,
Okay.
and I don't know what the third thing is.
That's
Oh shoot.
okay. It would just be, your identification.
Identification. I'm like, I opened a business bank account. What did I do? What did I even do?
But that's so good. And you know what? I wanted to ask you that because one of the first key things that you guys need to get business funding is to have even just the basics of your business set up right.
Yes.
And when I work with a lot of, small businesses with owners of color and women of color, there's that gap in information where, we know we want to have a business, but we don't always know what we need to do in order to have the business the right way.
That is such a good point. That is such a
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell someone I want people to be able to know about your business. So give them a quick spiel on who you are, what you do, and why understanding the values in their business is important.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so I work with mostly coaches and service providers, online. Yes, girl. Online small business owners. I help them create aligned offers and values-based communication plans for those offers. So it's all about knowing what's important to you so that you can deliver from like a real honest place and a place of ease and a place that is natural and not a place where you feel like you're trying to fit into somebody else's like hustle culture box. So
we don't need it.
we're not about that. We're not about that. So we are about leaning into your own strengths, leaning into your own values, leaning into what's important to you, and serving from a place of like authenticity and care for your clients. Yeah.
And see, this is the key reason why businesses like this need funding. The way you just articulated your value, but somebody give this woman $100,000 right now. Right now.
available.
All right, so let me give you your 20, girl.
Oh yes, I love it.
You did get it
love
right.
I love it.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, so we've met two new amazing people that I'm going to ask some business questions to, and they're going to get some money if they get it right. So introduce yourself.
I'm Ben.
Ben.
My name is Casey.
Casey, and what do you guys do?
I am a data analyst.
I am a bartender, barista, and nanny.
I love this. All right, so I want to ask you guys, what do you think is the biggest challenges entrepreneurs face starting a business in 2022?
I would assume probably finding capital to do it, having the funds.
Listen, funds are important. What do you think?
I would say like coming up with something new and interesting and successfully communicating their vision to people without sounding like they're doing something that a million people have already done.
I've already done, so if you were to start a business this year, what would your industry be?
Art.
Ooh, tell me more about that.
I actually want to start a business. I want to start a business. Initially, I wanted to do it online, doing basically arts and crafts classes for people, but something where they can invite their friends, their family, their sister, and we all come together and virtually do an art craft thing like each month, and every month it kind of relates with something having to do with self-care, the changing of the seasons, acceptance. Like it's kind of like a spiritual, like familial, fun community.
I'm getting art therapy vibes. Yeah? I actually love that. We need to go ahead and make that happen. So you guys can book her. So now I'm going to ask you guys a quick trivia question on business.
All right.
So you can get some of this money.
I need that money.
All right, so let me think of a good question. Okay. Closer, yes, right up on me. So what do you need in order to get a business bank account? What do you have to provide?
Date of birth.
Okay, yes.
Mission statement.
I want to give you this 20 so bad. Okay, let me pivot the question a little bit. Okay, I'm going to come back to you. All right, now I'm not going to ask you the same question. I'm going to ask you, what's a rude, let me think, not too hard, but just hard enough. Okay, I think I've got it. All right, I'm going to ask you the question that I asked. You didn't hear me when I was over there, did you?
No.
Okay. So, we as individuals have a social security number, but what is it called that our business has?
Ooh. I have definitely needed to provide this on taxes before.
Yes, it is tax season right
Uh-huh. I mean, what is your business ID? I don't...
Starts with an E.
Employer ID number?
Employer identification number! All right. Ben's $20
Paying for those smoothies.
paying for those smoothies. Oh, AKA basically it belongs.
She just bought me a smoothie. I'm allowed to pay back.
Okay. Now, back
came
at
up
you.
with a new one.
You do? All right, I'm ready.
$10,000.
You know what? I'm going to give you an A for effort. So the answer is, in order to open a business bank account, you need your LLC.
Was not gonna get there.
I know, yeah. We would have been here all day. Your EIN, and you need like your identification. So that part was there. Your birthday. Well, thank you guys so much for answering my questions. I really appreciate it. Yay.
Hey, really nice.
Okay, guys. So we have another amazing friend. Actually, he follows me on Instagram, which is so awesome. You guys know I've been approaching people that I don't know, but he was like, "Hey, Ellie," and I'm like, "What?" So I'm very excited. Introduce yourself.
My name is Rubel. Background, like work for airline.
Yes.
Also into technical sourcing at Amazon right now. So that's like my 9 to 5.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I travel for leisure.
And he has beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
Okay, I love it.
I see right now. It's like kind of like awkward.
No, it's not. It's fine. So you want to travel for business.
Yeah.
Tell me what you want to do with this. Like, what is your business idea?
So for the most part, just like vlogging. Like I record a lot.
Yeah.
Have a lot of I have content, but it's like I don't really like consider it content. I just like you know when I'm out traveling and I just record whatever I do and everything like that. So I just want to like figure out like how can I like monetize
it.
Yeah, monetize it, and then also like make money in a sense of like where I'm showing people like not only that I could travel, but anyone else could travel. And it's very flexible and it's doable, you know?
Yeah, so doable.
Yeah.
So here's what we can do, right? I want to give you a play. I'm going to give you some homework today.
Okay, cool.
Some business homework. First things first, I want you to really write out, okay, with your business, travel vlogging, what kind of content would you create to monetize? Because there's so much money in there. You can monetize the clothes you wear. You can monetize going to the hotels. You can start a obviously a vlog. You can also create an ebook on like tips for solo travelers. So many things you can do. So first thing I want you to write out is what would you monetize? Second thing, form your LLC.
Okay. I'm working on that.
Form your LLC. Third thing, I want you to post 3 pieces of content tomorrow from one of your last travel experiences. All right, guys, so we found some more amazing Culver City people to ask our business questions. And I'm going to have you guys introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Mingus.
Mingus.
Mary.
I'm Jonah.
And Jonah. And they're in high school. So tell me really quickly, what are you interested in? What are you studying?
Oh, I'm really into art and like drawing. It's really fun for me.
I love that.
I'm doing like band and percussion. Yeah.
I love it.
I'm I'm also into art and drawing.
Into art? I love it. All right, so I want to ask you guys, what do you think is the biggest challenge with starting a business in 2022, or at any point, really?
Probably the whole COVID situation, since it's hard to get customers.
Yes, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
especially things are closing. What kind of business would you want to start if you ever started a business?
Maybe like a card shop, because I like making cards.
Yeah.
I'd probably do like a restaurant or something. I don't know. Food seems interesting.
What's your favorite food?
I don't know. Spaghetti probably.
I love it. So you're going to open an Italian restaurant. Okay, what about you? What business would you start?
Probably a cafe.
A cafe? All right, guys, so I'm going to ask you one trivia question, and you're going to win $20, okay?
Okay.
All right, so it was worth it, totally worth it. Let me think, what is a question I can ask you that you can probably get right about business? What is the purpose, would you say, of starting a business?
To make people happy.
Okay.
Yeah, to make people happy and profit if it goes well.
Profit.
Profit and like help the community and stuff.
You know what, these are all great answers. Y'all, listen, you guys are each winning $20.
Let's go. Let's go.
Where are my other 20s? Hold on.
Thank you.
Listen, we gotta do it for the kids. They are the future. Thank you. So I want all of you guys to think about starting a business. It's a great idea to get a job, but it's an even better idea to have your own business, okay? So the restaurant, the spaghetti restaurant, the art, and the cafe. I'm gonna see you guys in like 5 years, okay? Yeah. Make it happen. Thank you guys so much. Bye. So we have found another beautiful lady. We're gonna ask her a quick business question. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Crystal.
Crystal. And Crystal is a business major in school, actually. So, Crystal, what do you think is the biggest challenge for new business owners in 2022?
I would say capital. I would say getting the starting capital to start your business, backers, depends on what you're trying to do and also how many resources you can acquire in that time.
Oh my God, you know what? It's crazy because I teach people how to get funding. So,
Okay.
What do you think businesses need to do to get more capital to prepare themselves?
Honestly, build up better loans. You need to get exposure for your business, create a solid business plan, tell people why they should invest in your company, and also have confidence inside company. So if you believe in yourself, they will too, and they'll be able to give you the money to fund that.
Absolutely. And do you feel like they need a business plan?
Definitely, 100%. A business plan is the backbone.
You need a business plan for your business. I love what you said about being confident. You have to be able to really tell people why they should invest in you.
Exactly.
All right, so I have a quick trivia for you, and if you get it right, you get $20.
Okay.
Okay, so she's a business major, so let's check this out.
Oh no.
What do you need to form an entity in California?
Don't you need a license?
Yes.
Oh, I know what this is. Do you need to file for sole proprietorship? No.
No, let's
Oh.
see. So that would be an individual. Oh,
Yeah.
so not sole proprietorship because that would be an individual. But
It's
what
not
do you?
S-corp, is it?
That's one option. What's the other option?
Is it a C corp?
One more.
Oh, L corp.
LLC.
Damn it. Okay, I'm sorry. I hope nobody.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
This.
I'm gonna give you another one. Let me think.
Okay.
What's a good business question? So okay. So you know how we have a social security number for our business.
Yeah.
What it's called to have for ourselves? I'm sorry, a social security number for ourselves.
Yes.
What is it called when it's for your business?
Isn't it a tax number?
Yes, a tax ID number.
Yes, a tax ID number, and then you also need a business ID number, right?
Yes, so AKA an EIN. Good job, girl.
Thank you.
Let me give you $20,
thank
honey.
you.
Yes, you are so welcome. And thank you so much for your time. So good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good
Have a
luck in
great day.
school and everything. You're going to do great. All right, y'all. So we are still out in Culver City, and we have met. Introduce yourself.
I'm Alan.
Alan. And Alan is?
I'm an engineer.
He's an engineer, and we met Kumo. So
Can't see him.
it's okay. We're gonna ask Alan a couple of business questions. So Alan, my name is Ellie. I'm a business coach.
Hi.
I help people start and scale businesses, and I help them get funding for those
Okay,
businesses.
gotcha.
So what do you think is the biggest challenge entrepreneurs face in 2022 starting a business?
2022. It's probably barrier to entry. So if it's like a brick and mortar, because of the cost of real estate and how much rent costs, If it's like, let's say they're doing retail and it's not e-commerce, then it probably costs a lot of capital just to get rent and to get like whatever goods they need. So from that perspective, I think it's like rent.
I think so too, right? So what do you think businesses can do to help them get capital and prepare themselves to get capital?
Well, I think a lot of that comes down to if they have like a good business model or a good business plan.
Yeah.
I mean, like we live in California, so there's no shortage of money here. So if you got a good business plan and are able to pitch it to the right investors, then there's the potential to get some funding.
To get the funding, you know what? And that's key, having a good business plan. And I think being able to communicate what your business does.
Absolutely.
And have something that's different too.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a trivia question.
Okay.
So you can get this money.
All right.
All right?
Okay.
So, what do you need to have in order to open a business bank account? It's 3 things in particular.
I'm definitely not going to get this right.
Wait, all right, let's give it a try.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to need like identification.
Okay, yes, form of identification, personal
Okay.
identification, yep.
Let's see. Do you need any sort of like LLC?
Good, that's the second
Okay.
thing.
Ooh. Anything to do with your credit score?
No,
Okay.
but I'll give you a little hint. All right, I'll give you a hint. So we have a social security number, SSN,
Okay.
but our business has something different.
Okay.
What is that?
I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's going to be some form of business type of identification.
You know what? It's
Okay, you're just giving it to me.
it's an EIN, employer identification number.
think so.
But you know what? 2 out of 3.
Okay.
You got the money. You got the money. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was so good to meet you.